Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a couple minutes today to show you what you could be doing to get more clients online and what that means for your company's growth. So let's just jump right in. I wanted to show you this simply because I did notice you were using services like Angie's List, which can produce great results. But I want to show you the potential you have to grow your company, because if you are looking for more customers and you're bringing them in through Angie's List, I want to show you a way that you can do that on your own without having to use third-party sites like that. So first off, if I take a look at your website and want to say I like it, it looks very clean and professional. I do like your images here. They're very nice. One thing I do notice right away is there's not a lot of content. So Google likes to see 1,500 words of authoritative content and keywords sprinkled throughout that content. And why that's important is because that's how Google is going, when they read your website, is going to say, hey, you're relevant to what this person's searching for. Why that's important is because right now where your website stands is you're getting about 8 people visiting your site through an organic search, meaning when they're Googling for a service, you've got about 8 people that's actually seeing your website and clicking on it. That's depending on what your conversion rate is going to depend on how many of those 8 are actually turning into customers and turning into revenue for you. So why that's important is because with a website done correctly, and I will say that your top competitor is not doing everything they can either. There's not 1,500 words on here. However, they are doing some things that are better currently, which is why they're ranking higher than you on Google. And what that means for you is right now they're bringing in 594 visitors. Where you're bringing in 8, they're bringing in nearly 600. That's nearly 600 people that are visiting their site and interacting with it in some way or another. And depending on what their conversion rate is, they're converting a certain percentage of those into clients, which is turning into more revenue for them. So being on that first page is super important. That's potentially 600 additional customers that you could be bringing in through a website that's done correctly, and that's without using Angie's List. So if I, as a potential customer, was coming in and I was going to search for landscaping in Knoxville, I'm going to see you in one of 3 places on this first page, either in the ads, the top 3 of the maps. In this case, 4 popped up, but in the top, it's because of an ad. So, they're going to see you in an ad or the top 3 of maps, or in this organic section down here. So why that's important is most customers are not going to continue searching for you. They're going to go with whatever's right in front of their face. So the top 3 maps, anybody paying for ads, and in the organic section. But the idea is that if your website's ranking and your Google Business Profile is ranking in the top 3, and your website's ranking in the first page, specifically needs to be position number 1 to get the best results. This is going to mean that you're going to be bringing in the most amount of customers as possible, because you're going to be the one that's easiest to find. And just by process of elimination, most people, they think, oh, well, because he's at the top, he's probably the best. And that's just how people's minds work. So if you're looking at this, most people aren't going to click more businesses and go scrolling through the maps. Also, 9 out of 10 people never make it to that second page of Google. And it's not always enough to just be on the first page. You want to be in that first position right here, because there's a certain percentage of someone searching for whatever keyword they're looking for, landscaping, Knoxville, TN in this case. When they're searching for that word, there's a certain percentage that's going to click on that first URL. And once you start scrolling down, every URL after that, it's going to start declining. So you want to be in the first position, and that's how you're going to come in and get this potentially nearly 600 additional people visiting your website. That's how your company is going to grow. So what you want to do is do whatever your competitor's doing, but better. So go look at their keywords, find those that have a service in a city. So landscaping, Knoxville, TN is just an example. You want to find those that have the highest volume and the lowest KD. That just means that they're going to be the ones that are going to bring you in the most people and be the easiest to rank for. You also want to go take a look at your competitors' backlinks and domains and submit your business for those. Backlinks and domains are places that point back to your website. If you take a look, these scores are not exactly high. They're out of 100, and the higher these scores, that means the better they're doing on their backlinks. You need quality, not quantity, meaning you want good quality backlinks that are relevant and powerful. You do not want spammy links. That's going to hurt you, not help you. The next thing you want to do is take a look at your website and make sure that you're doing everything you can in Google's eyes to rank. Google likes 1,500 words with about one good keyword every 150 words. Make sure your images are saving as keywords. And if we take a look here, like I said, you want to make sure that these images save as keywords. If you go in here and save any image on your website, you want to make sure that, see, it's okay to have your company name in here, but you want to have a good high volume keyword like landscaping Knoxville TN. So one more thing I want to show you is that your competitor, they're not even doing everything they can. Like I said, they don't have 1,500 words of content. And if I go in here and I save their images, they're not even saving all of their images as keywords. Mulch blowing can be considered a keyword, possibly a national one, but if I had my guess, it's not a high volume one, just based on things that I've seen for landscaping. You want to have those buyer intent keywords like landscaping, Knoxville TN, those that the people are looking for a service and in a specific place. That's where you're going to get your most amount of traffic for potential customers. So one last time, I just want to reiterate how important it is. You're currently getting 8 visitors to your site, whereas your competitor is getting nearly 600. So that's nearly 600 potential more clients that you could be converting into sales and into revenue. And that revenue is going to allow you to hire more people to take on the extra work and exponentially grow your business. So if you're ready to do that, if you're ready to grow your business, let's sit down, make a plan, talk about your goals, where do you want to be, and find a way to make it happen. And if you're not ready to take on that amount of extra traffic, then I completely understand, and I hope this was at least educational for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch. I appreciate it.